all the things happen after the purchasing organization, we need to go to the active components. So slash and where actually we need to do active component in SAP. Actually means enabling specific modules or functionality for your system or client. In simple words, we can say activating components is like a turning on features in SAP. So if you want to use this configuration for MM, so you need to first tell SAP to activate them. Otherwise, they won't work. So that's why we need to activate the components. So okay, for active components. So for active components, we use the transaction code directly OKK3 and then press enter. Okay, and we first need to choose our go to the first check our controlling area is not. So here mentioned controlling area 2025. First need to check here no. Okay. So for active components, actually in active components. So in active components OKKP area, actually what's happened now? Actually, we are copies the all the things from 0001 when I have created a company code. Okay. So after that, we are going to OMSY T code. For fiscal year variance in OMSY, our company code is 2025. So already maintained 3 because I have copies all the things from this 0001. So that's why here mentions these things automatically. Okay. If we are creating not a use a copies method, then we need to put here like a periods, fiscal years, and everything. Okay. Save it. Already save it. Now back and go to the check to the material ledger. I will explain the things. First, I will show you the practical things, and then we will explain all the things. I will going to explain all the things. Okay. So use the transaction code OMX1, and in OMX1, here material is not. Okay. No input helping available. If there is not a mention, we need to go to on the transaction code OMX3. Check it and go into the new entry, and our valuation area is equal to our plan. Company code and then our so here our status is okay. So go to the save. and then go to the click. Okay. Actually, if you can see now, when I go to the transaction code OMX1, oh sorry, slash, and we cannot use a transaction code in in between the any other page is display. If you want to use the transaction code, you need to put slash and yeah slash code. Okay, so OMX1, enter, and here we see the material ledger is not put and anything, nothing is there. Okay, so activate the material ledger. If here not show any kind of material view, material ledger type and status, so then I have mentioned if green dot not showing, then we need to go into the OMX3 and go to use and put the new entries and then activate the thing. And here after that, after OMX3, then we come and after OMX3, then we come and OMX1, and here we can activate the material ledger activation. And here we can please type into transaction base. Okay, and here we can check the price detail binding in valuation area. Okay, and then save. After activating material, the live data must be converted. Okay, so where I will explain all the things. Okay, and go to the check. So our data was saved. Okay, so I'm going to explain you what is material ledger. Okay, so actually you see na activation on material ledger. So why this is important? Actually, when you activate a material ledger, na, you tell SAP start tracking my material costs more accurately. Okay, it means you tell the SAP system start tracking my material more accurately, like in multiple things like a currency with a real actual price, everything. Without this activation, if you don't activate on material ledger, SAP uses only a standard cost for materials. Okay, so it's used for costing, enable multi-currency valuation. So it's a mandatory in S4 HANA. So if you are using SAP S4 HANA system, actually currently we are using SAP S4 HANA system. So material ledger is mandatory for all inventory valuation. You don't have the option to avoid it. It is already activated and used for actual costing in the backend. Okay. So that's why here I am activating on material layer. Okay. After that, we use the transaction code CKM start. Basically, it's used to activate material ledger for production startup. Okay. So here I will show you how can I activate the material ledger for production startup. Okay. So press slash and go to the transaction code CKM start. Okay, this is the very essential things. Without activating the activate material ledger for production start, so you can't move and we can't create a material like a PR, PO in P2P cycle. So this is the configuration part before entering in MM. So in this configuration part, we must need to activate the material ledger for production startup. So for this, we use here the transaction code C CKM START. Okay, and then press enter. After pressing the enter, here show your plan 2026. We can uncheck the test run. Okay, we have uncheck the test run and then go to execute. Here the you see execute or execute button, and then check the run immediately, start immediately. Okay, that also means that run immediately. If you start the where you see the planet start date is ignored. Okay, and then here go to confirm them, and then confirm they can choose your pick. So here you see job production startup for user AMP10109 is ready. That means our production startup is ready for users. My user ID, my user ID is AMP10109 for login as for HANA system. For S4 HANA system, my user ID is AMP10109. That means is say that your job production startup is ready for AMP10109. Okay. So basically these are the configuration part. Okay. So now back to the our SAP easy access page. This and this start SAP easy access. Okay, we can click start SAP easy access. This is okay. So I show you. That's not a necessary to do. Okay, so we have now completed the SAP configuration part where we set up. You have seen company code, plant, storage location, purchasing organization, controlling area, material ledger activation. Everything I have done